He's done it twice.
I messed it up at the start. I clicked it twice. Oh, man. Man, what a start. What a start to the player ratings. Guys, so we've just done our live post-match, first live post-match. Make sure you check it out, guys. Check that one out. Smash the like on this video as well. Smash the subscribe button. Up to 20.8k. On the road to 21. Almost on 21. Keep smashing that like button. Get your comments in, guys. And Mr. Joe Wayman, we're going to commence with the player ratings.
Let's get straight into it, buddy.
So,
Ilya Meslier. Yeah.
His distribution is doing my head in at the minute, to be honest, mate. I love him. I love Ilya Meslier. He's got his shot stopping is among the top 5 in the league.
Yeah.
Distribution at the minute, he's putting us in trouble, if I'm being honest, at the minute. He's just decision making. What do you make? What do you make to Elon tonight? Obviously, big save at 2-1, to be fair, to keep us in it.
Yeah, 2-1 against Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I thought he was steady. I did think he was steady, though. I've gone for a 7, like Martin.
Yeah.
But you know, there was some instances, like you say, there was his distribution isn't great. Did it? Yes, it does put us into problems, you know, like Guy says, but it wasn't the main main problem of the night. But Lee Lord agrees with you. He pulls his hair out.
Specifically put us in a bad situation tonight. But you saw that Tottenham game. Another game. The other game was Man United, I think it was as well. Just moments like that where it can cost us. Tonight it didn't, but on other nights it might do. But I just thought it was a classic 7, to be fair, for me tonight.
Yeah.
Some good, some bad, but made a big save at 2-1 there, where the game probably would have gone out of control if we conceded then. So I think a 7, to be fair, mate, it's pretty fair.
Yeah.
I could make a case for a 6, but with that save, I'm going to go a 7. I thought it was decent overall.
Yeah, because, you know, when Dominic Calvert-Lewin's going through there, if I'm being totally honest, I'm thinking he makes it 3. But it's a great save, and we can always count on him in them one-on-one situations.
And you said like the Saka one, it was similar to that, wasn't it?
That, you know. He's France's number 1 in waiting, and 7 for me, steady Eddie as per.
Guys, make sure you keep smashing that like button. Keep smashing that like button. Every like means we're going to every like equates to a goal against Crystal Palace, because we're going to hammer them. We're going to hammer them. Roy Hodgson, never forgiven him for England. I'm going to keep hammering that like button, guys. So,
man.
Next player. Well, Meslier got a 7 out of 10 on the poll anyway, 61%. Yeah. So, next player. Let's move it on. Luke Ayling. I mean, Luke Ayling, it's pretty much the same for me as Meslier, really. Some good, some bad. I thought he carried the ball well enough again.
Yeah,
got forward well, but not quite at that level we normally see off Luke Ayling. His standards are so high, aren't they? Whenever he drops a little bit, I still thought he was good tonight. But compared to his other games, he wasn't quite fantastic tonight. What did you make to Ayling tonight?
Yeah, again, we've got some 8s in here for Luke Ayling.
The second goal. The second goal, though.
Yeah,
Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, we've even had a 9. I agree here with Vinny a bit. He made some decent runs down the right, but nothing really impactful. There's some 8s and 9s in there, which I'm quite surprised at. But I think for me, he was steady. 7, Buster Gut again was being closed down by at least 3 players on the right hand side, and that's a good point as well. You know, when you press us in wide areas, we struggle to create. But yeah, I thought he was solid. And for me, steady Eddie 7, as always, when Luke, that's the least you're going to get from him. But I don't think he was at his best tonight, 8s and 9s, just for me personally. I
actually would have gone a 6, you know. I actually thought
really?
I thought he was wasteful tonight, to be honest. You know, that one, the big one for me was late on in the game, that block off Michael Keane. I thought he just stops, didn't he? And I thought, that's not like Luke Ayling. And there was a moment as well in the first half when, you know, to be fair, Mina makes a really good block, but you think, can he carry the ball on a little bit further? I think you said it in the watch long, to be fair, watching it back.
Yeah, there was that chance, wasn't there?
Probably can take that on, and then the second goal, when he loses, of all the people to lose in the box as well, but I'm happy enough to go with 7, because to be fair, mate, majority 7s in here. I think 6 might be a little bit harsh because it's Luke Ayling at the end of the day. He's got the best hair in West Yorkshire. And to be fair, Twitter's gone 7, 57%. Pretty much Yeah, I think we can go with 7 safely enough.
7,
on
yeah.
Luke Ayling. Now this one's going to be mixed. Now we're going to get some 8s, we're going to get some 2s. Pascal Struijk out of 10 for you.
Virgil van Strauch. Yeah, for me tonight, I've gone for a 6, bro. Simple reason, I'd give him a 7, but for me personally, he's at fault for the first goal. And for that, he gets a 6. I thought overall play in the game, he was good. It was nice to see him carry it into the middle of the park. That's what we miss from Ben White. That's what we miss from Robin Koch. We've seen Llorente do it for 3 minutes prior to him getting injured on 8 against Newcastle. But we've seen a little bit of that tonight when he was willing to carry the ball. Like you said as well, he's on his unfavoured side. He was on the right-hand side of the defence. But yeah, he was at fault for the first goal for me personally. Ghost Shark's gone an 8. I don't think he's an 8. I could see why I can see why people have gone 7, but for me, it was at fault for the first goal.
I thought it was okay today, Struijk.
Yeah.
Look, the goals ultimately cost us the game. Ultimately, because we lost by 1 goal. But I really liked his ball carrying. You know, I really liked that side of him. I thought he stopped a lot of counter attacks. He's kind of on. He's in between for me, a 6 and a 7.
Yeah. No point. We don't give half marks. We don't. What's Twitter said? What's Twitter said?
So let's look at Twitter.
See what the Twitter.
It's just about gone a 7 on Twitter. 49% 7s, 33% 6s.
Okay.
I mean, it's so mixed in here, isn't it? You've got some 6s flying. Yeah, you've got a 5.
We've had some 8s, bro. We've had some 8s.
It's natural though. It depends what you're rating him on. His overall performance, I actually thought was good tonight, but he makes a mistake, and you've got to mark down on the mistake. 7 overall. Go with Twitter.
I think, I'm happy to go on. Then I'll go with a 7. I mean, I do think he was at fault. I am gonna relegate the Virgil van Strauch name for now until we get another sterling performance.
What's he now?
I don't know.
That's what I think of him. I don't know.
Yeah, nah, Gash.
Robin van Strauch. Right, so next player we have is Liam Cooper. Now, first half, a lot of criticism from me, from the comments. Second half, a lot of people criticised him in the comments, but I actually thought he was okay second half. I thought he was decent second half. Probably our best defender second half, to be honest. He led the line really well.
I think for me, 7, mate. 7. Look, I think he was the better of the partnership tonight for me personally. He made some fantastic tackles against Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Sigurdsson late on. That one against Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the box is underrated for me. I thought it was a great challenge. And yeah, look, everyone's saying no, maybe Cooper's at fault for the first. I'm saying Strauch. It is what it is, but you know, for me, I thought he was the stronger of the two. As a Straucher.
So for me, that Ben, I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah. People saying he's at fault. I'll have to watch it back. I still think Strauch is, guys, just on the clips that I've seen, but maybe I'm wrong.
I didn't feel he was at fault.
Because you could easily say Ayling was at fault then as well, because Ayling was with him. No, I think he gets a 7 for me. There's Liam Cooper.
I agree. I'd say
Still
also,
there?
I think he was the best of the. Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I agree. I thought he was the best of the back four. I did, but maybe not quite where I'd give him an 8. I don't think anyone gets an 8 tonight, to be honest, other than maybe one person. I think 7. I think it's a classic 7 out of 10. Let's go to Twitter. Yeah, Twitter, 48% have gone 7s. So
yeah, 7s for Cooks.
Gianni Aliofsky. I mean, to be fair, he could have scored the best goal of the season, to be honest. And it was a great strike. Let's not deny it.
Yeah.
He kept losing the ball, giving free kicks away. Awobi was bypassing him sometimes. He wasn't great, was he? Maybe not quite as bad as what I was saying. Looking back at it, I was a little bit harsh, but I don't feel confident on that side defensively sometimes, to be honest. I don't think 1v1 is good enough. But what are your feelings on Aliofsky?
Yeah, I went for a 6. People going really, really low. I
think
said
four's
I
a bit
rated.
low.
I said I rated Strauch as a 6. Was he as good as Strauch over 90 minutes? Probably not. But I don't want to be too harsh. I don't know. Look, he had the effort. He did some. Yeah, I think he did some bits going forward. So yeah, we'll go 6, mate. What's Twitter saying? I bet he's on 3 or something.
Yeah, Twitter might be a bit harsher, but to be fair, Twitter 55% have gone 6s.
Right.
I thought it'd be worse than that, to be honest.
Yeah. Look, I think we should just get Dallas back there. Back there, but then we don't have the midfield, do we? Shackleton's not given. I think Dallas works in midfield for me personally.
It's a catch-22, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
We're saying 6, eh?
Yeah. 6, yeah, mate. Move it on.
Okay, let's
move him on.
Calvin. Again, I think Calvin's similar to the rest of the defence, really. I thought some good, some bad. Didn't have as much time, nowhere near the performance at Goodison Park, but it was never going to be honest. A couple of nice little passes, but I just thought it was good tonight. I won't go any further. I just thought it was good. I don't think it was bad or excellent. I just thought it was good, to be honest. I think just a classic 7, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, steady Eddie tonight for me from Calvin. As per, didn't do anything great, didn't do anything poor. So for me, 7. I don't think he was missing.
Yeah,
Someone said he was missing tonight. Gavin's been very harsh tonight. Gavin's not happy about this result.
I don't think it's a bad sign that we didn't see much of Calvin because he's a holding midfielder. Sometimes when you don't see a lot of him, he's doing a lot of the things right. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing if you don't see much of Calvin off the ball. I thought he was all right tonight. But I think there's nothing really more to talk about on Calvin for me that I can think of. And Twitter's gone 60% 7s. I think move this one on. Now, I think I'm glad to move it on because it's probably on the positive of the night. On the right-hand side, our Brazilian, well, he's better than Salah. He scored tonight. Salah didn't. Mr. Raphinha. He was magic finish. Could have easily had a second had it not been for a really, really good save. I thought he was magic again tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, another goal, mate. Another goal for him. He just does everything, done. He was all over. Yeah, it's just great, mate. It's just great, and for him to get another goal, still one of the signings of the window for me. I don't think he gets enough props because he's at Leeds United and we're not a top 6 side. We'll have that to contend with for a few years, to be fair, while we climb up there like Leicester do. Leicester aren't even in the conversation, and they should be. They're a great side, and maybe we will because we're Leeds United. And I mean that from a we're just Leeds United, aren't we? We're a totally different animal. Raphinha 8, another goal, decent finish. The kid's just amazing, man.
Yeah, I think 8 as well. I think 9's a bit generous. I don't think it was quite an. I think when you say 9, I think he's got to just literally throughout the game just creating havoc, and I think he did second half. But 8 for me, I think it's probably about fair. And he scored that one before we go in 9s, but I think 8's pretty fair. I mean, Twitter, to be fair, Twitter thinks we're a bit negative, and it's quite a tight one. 46% have gone 9s, and 45.6% have gone 8s. But I still think.
I don't think he's a 9. He's not a 9. I don't think he was a 9. Hey?
Can you give anyone a 9 tonight?
No. Not for me.
Yeah, I think we should stick with 8.
Yeah. I mean, Pavement says you've lost and you're giving everyone 7 and 8s. But we didn't deserve to lose, bro. We didn't deserve to lose. And we played okay. We're not just because we've lost or we lost the game. Raphinha was great, but because we lost the game, we're going to give him 6. And, we're going to give Strauch 4. That's not how it works, bro. That's not how it works. You should see us when we win, though. Everyone gets 11s and 12s, man. 11s. Come back when we're winning.
We changed the scales.
Pavement, make sure you subscribe, bro. Yeah.
Right, let's move on to Stuart Dallas, who's obviously started, played most of the game in midfield, moved to left back for a bit. Not quite what he was against Leicester for me. I thought he did okay.
Yeah.
But again, can't really remember getting on the ball a lot. Defended quite well. I thought off the ball was decent. I just thought it was average-ish for me tonight. But it did okay. I can't go any worse. I can't go any better, to be honest. What would you say to Dallas?
I'm giving him a 7, bro, because I think he's playing out of possession. I thought he did okay. He did a lovely little pass for Bamford when Bamford hit the crossbar. It was a good ball in. 7 for me, but I mean, there's a lot of people going with 6s, and I'm happy to go with that. But if you were to compare Calvin's performance and Dallas's performance, is there much difference in them? Probably not. For me, I don't think. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't disagree.
Maybe you disagree, but no, I think 7. I think 7. He was involved. He goes all game. We can move him anyway. Can fucking put him in goal if he wants. So, 7 for me, Stewie.
Yeah, I'll go 7. I think he was okay. I wouldn't go any, average-ish, but had some nice moments. Defended well when he went to left back. I'm happy to go 7, to be honest, mate.
That's fine on the money, isn't it?
A 7, isn't he?
Yeah, that's a great comment. Great comment. He is. Our Jimmy Milner. He's our Jimmy Milner.
I think when we're giving 7s out of 10, 90% of the time, Dallas is 7 out of 10, isn't he? He's sometimes higher, very rarely less. So I think we can go 7s. I mean, what's Twitter gone? Twitter's gone 7, pretty conclusively gone a 7. So Mateus Click, I thought probably a step down from Dallas, to be honest. I don't think he was bad. Yeah. I just thought he started the game.
See, I think he was, bro.
You think he's bad?
I don't think he was great tonight.
I thought second half, I honestly thought he did all right second half. I think some bad decisions around the box, but I honestly thought he did okay second half, to be honest. I thought we started to get a bit of control of it. He started to get on it, but I don't think he was good. I don't think he was 7, but I thought just average for me, just a 6. I don't know.
6. I mean, I did go for 6 in the poll, bro. But yeah.
I just thought he was good.
I don't know.
Probably
it's
a 5 first half, 7 second half for me. That's what I'd probably say. Came off at the wrong time. If you took him off at half time, I don't think anyone would have had any complaints. I definitely would have had any complaints. I just thought he came off at the wrong time. I thought he was probably having a good 10, 15 minutes and getting on the ball a bit. But I just think it's a 6, to be honest, mate. I think it's a bit disappointing after that Leicester game. So Twitter has gone. Yeah. Twitter's pretty conclusive here. 59% have gone 6s. So 6.
Yeah, 6 for that, guys. Don't forget, please smash a like on the video.
Yeah, keep smashing
let's get some more people involved in the chat. Keep smashing the like for the graph that we put in.
So,
I hope you enjoy it, by the way.
To Jack Harrison, I've got to say, out of all the starting players, I'd probably say I was most disappointed with Jack tonight. I thought some of the crossing into the box was shocking. That one he had in the second half, where he just puts it completely over Olsen's post and that lot. And Holgate, I thought, handled him really well at right back, to be honest. I actually thought Harrison was probably poor tonight, I'd probably say, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of people saying a 5. I think we've overmarked Click. I don't know. I don't think Click I don't think Harrison was as bad as worse than Click.
I don't know. I still look at Click and thought he had some.
I agree with Dale here. Dale said Harrison was better than Click, and I agree with that.
I can't think of anything good Harrison did tonight, to be honest.
No. I don't know. I just think if we're gonna give Click a 6, sorry guys, long day. You're probably leaning along the lines of 5 for Harrison, are you?
I thought Click made it up a bit. I don't think he completely made it up for it, but I don't think Harrison made up for it at all. I think the fact he came off for Costa, if you're coming off for Costa, it's not a good sign, is it? I don't want to bash Costa straight away, to be fair. But I'm going to anyway.
David Gailey's like, Cooper is the blame for the loss. He's the blame. He's not, man. He's not. Look, get rid of Cooper now. I don't know how you can watch that game, bro. And listen, David, I love you, man. You always come and chat. But I don't know how you can watch that game and lay that blame at Cooper's door. I don't.
Not at all.
I like scratch my head. Like, boom. I don't understand it. But there you go. Yeah.
Do you want to go to Twitter?
I feel bad.
Between the 5 or 6.
Go on then, let's go. Let's see what they're saying. Harrison was better than Click for me.
Fair enough.
Just
Twitter, 54% have said 6s. We'll go 6. We'll go 6. We'll be nice.
Are we downgrading Click?
No. I ain't got the second. I'm not having that.
You're not having
Twitter
it. You're not having
for
it.
Click. Hey, you trying to get me to change the
this
Click?
from Pete. I know. P Nutted says, Everton fan here. I think one more transfer window Leeds will be getting Europa League. Personally, think you need another quality striker and defender, and you'll be sorted. Mate, we're getting Europa League this season, bro. The dream is still alive. The dream is still alive. No, but I hear you. Thank you for the love, mate. Please subscribe to the channel as well. Everton were they were better than us tonight, and I think you might get Europe this season. Not Champions League, bro, but maybe Europa League. But you'll be batting it out with the mighty whites, I'm telling you. Yeah. Go on.
So let's move it on to the last starter. So Patrick Bamford, I thought was good tonight. I thought he was good.
Yeah,
big part in the goal. Lovely pass to. He had 2 assists tonight pretty easily. Some good headers. I'm going to go 7. I think he was. I don't know if he can quite go 8.
No, he's not an 8, bro. Bloody hell, no.
7 to be. But I was thinking 7 is quite harsh because he could have easily had a goal tonight, a bit more luck off the bar. Yeah, I think 7. I think it was a classic 7, wasn't it, really?
Big shout out, Peanut. I do sub to the channel.
Love that.
Legend. Bring your Everton friends over, man. On the Stoop, Brooklyn's Premier League fan show. Make sure you check them out on YouTube.
Yeah, check them out.
Lolo and the gang. Coolio, is it, what's that guy called? Coolio and the gang. No. Cool and the gang. Cool and the gang. Cool and the gang. I'm tired, as you can tell. Oscar's got me up.
Got the old Gangster's Paradise on. Been spending most of our life living in the Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah. No worries. Good track, that, by the way. Coolio.
Yeah, there's a bell to that. I completely murdered it then, but, it's a good track.
I think he makes chicken. I'm sure. He was on Big Brother.
What?
Anyway.
What?
Just chicken. I think he does barbecue chicken, man. Yeah, something along them lines. Look at David Gailey still going, Cooper was to blame for the second goal. Get red. Bro, it is shoulder. It is shoulder. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, no chance. No chance for me, personally.
Follow McGregor it. Eesh, like that. Eesh. Send it out. Come on, David Gailey. You've got an agenda against our captain.
What do you want to do? Cut his shoulder off?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
What I mean?
Yeah.
I disagree. What are we saying, Paddy, then? 7?
10s.
10.
7. Yeah.
Oh, you had him kicking off then if you've gone 10s.
Yeah.
Oh, 10s. Mark's not happy with Dave by the looks of things.
No, he's not. Mark Dooley said David Gailey, 0. We love you,
Twitter
David,
agrees.
man.
Twitter not with
agrees.
Dave, not Dave Gailey.
No.
They don't agree with that, but they do agree with Bamford, a 7 out of 10. So let's go on to the substitutions. Tyler Roberts came on first. Okay, I thought he did. I don't know if it's just okay for me. I thought
I've gone 6.
Click.
I've gone 6 for Tyler.
Yeah, I think similar to Click. He was in and out of the game. Some good moments, some bad moments. I don't think a 5. I think Josh is a bit harsh there with 5. I think
he's got to score that one at the end, bro.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. To be fair, or get it on
Should we
target.
give him a 5?
You think?
No.
I don't know, because it's like I thought he did well to get himself in position, but because he could strike it better. He probably should strike it better, but I still think a 6, to be honest. I still think he did enough to.
We are very generous, aren't we? We are very generous, I think.
I was trying to push for the 5.
I look at the comments, though, and everyone's like, 3, 2, 1.
Costa.
David Gailey, don't go, brother.
No,
everyone's entitled
no.
to their opinion. Only joking, brother. But everyone's entitled to their opinion, man.
That could be the new countdown now. 3, 2, 1. Costa.
Generous, man. That's all we are. We're too generous. I say that. I agree with this, man. Generous until we get to that. Yeah, man.
I don't want to become that guy though on Costa, but
you are that guy, mate. You are that guy. Oscar used to go. Oscar has now stopped going to Costa Coffee and actually goes to Starbucks just because he's reminded of Helder.
Went to Costa Coffee in the first place?
Yeah, I do. I like a Costa Coffee. Chai latte. That's my bang. Nice chai latte.
When he scores, I'll go into Costa Coffee. Yeah, if not, it's Starbucks all the way, mate.
I actually tweeted before. This was when I'm missing because it was the lockdown and the football wasn't on, and I was put like I've missed my at Costa Coffee, and he retweeted it. That's my claim to fame. However, throw that Costa in the bin. Sort your performance out.
Did you delete the tweet?
It's still there, bro. It's still there.
It means nothing to me now. It means nothing to me. I mean, we're not
Mick said it's that. Eh?
Right. Twitter's polls agrees on 6. Let's just go on to Pablo before we go on to Costa. I thought a bit similar to Tyler, to be honest. I just thought nothing really happens. I could possibly even go a 5, but I'll go a 6. I thought, I don't know. Could you go a 5? Could you go a 5 for Pablo, do you think?
No, you can't give Pablo 5 and Tyler 6. They were the same, bro.
I think both 6s.
Both 5s, probably, but yeah. We'll go 6. We're too generous, man.
Twitter's gone 5s, but I think we just stick with 6. Let's keep it simple. We'll stick with 6. They must have gone.
I mean, they must be fuming with him if Twitter's giving the magic man, the man, a 5.
Less than Tyler's, surprising.
They know that some are thinking 3s, but no one wants to be too negative to Pablo, and I understand it because we love him. But yeah, let's go.
I'll be honest, because Costa only played like 4 minutes. I didn't actually bother putting Costa on the poll. I mean,
yeah, but we need to discuss him. Let's get Luis Vivar. Let Luis put in. He's been commenting for a while, just putting 5 Alioski.
No, it's -5, isn't it?
Guy, yeah. Oh, is it -5?
Yeah. It's
it is -5. I should have known.
I thought he'd been generous, to be honest.
I agree with Guy here. I think we are being a bit too generous, you know. We are being a bit too generous. I think Click should be 6.
Let's take it all out on Costa. Let's take it all out on Costa now.
No, yeah, okay. Helder Costa.
I can't give him a rating because he played 4 minutes, man.
Yeah,
he was poor, don't get me wrong.
But as a fan, when he comes on at the minute, and I don't look, he's not going to watch this, is he? But you know, and it must be shit for him. Like, this is why you should never at players, because you don't, you know, mentally it's not great, man, when that happens, you know. And it can't, you know, if people are griefing him, and you know, Lewis shared a story, didn't he, yesterday about what happened to Paddy Bamford, and they do check it. They don't check it, but
with Paddy Bamford though, he was poor. He was getting himself into positions. He was linking up play. He was missing chances, but at Costa, I can't think of any redeeming qualities in a minute. Other than he's a nice guy, I can't think of any other redeeming qualities, to be honest. I think that's my problem with Costa at the minute. I don't think we see the work rate of him. You know, I don't feel like he comes on the pitch and believes he's going to impact on the game. I don't think he believes he can impact on the game when he comes on. I think you see it with his body language almost, and that's the disappointing thing. I look at Paveda. I don't think Paveda's.
Yeah. Well, look at no, like Gav says here, it's hard when you get 3 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Okay, right.
I agree.
But compare that with Paveda, like you've just done, Oscar. Compare it with Paveda, chalk and cheese. And I don't even rate Paveda all that much, if I'm being totally honest. I think his end product need works. He's still a young lad and he's got a long way to go. But at least when he comes on, he gives us flashes. Costa doesn't. You know, Costa was at fault against Leicester prior to the 3rd, but it don't get honed down on because we win the game. But he came on and he was shocking. He was shocking against Crawley. And And tonight he wasn't great, and I don't get it. But Harati says, "Do you blame?"
Yeah, I disagree.
No, but Harati says, "Do you blame him though, lad? Start season flying. No, he started to drop off, and he's not from you. There's no time for sentiment, babe.
Yeah,
babe.
this isn't how
I'm tired. There's no time for sentiment, Oscar. Is there, bro? You're bringing a player who was up here, Costa's there, right? And he wasn't doing great. He started okay, but mentality-wise, you can't just go, someone else has come in and I'm out of the side. Game over. It's not how it works, man.
No,
not. Yeah, it's not how it works. If someone say it's like
he started loads of games when Raphinha was on the bench, so I don't think he was kicked out. I just think it's not about Helder Costa, though. The club will always be bigger than one player. I'm not just looking at Leeds United and thinking, oh, what does Helder Costa think of this? I'm thinking of this as Leeds United. I'm thinking if Helder Costa's good enough, then he does get in ahead of Raphinha. He does get in ahead of Harrison. He does find his way into the team. But look, I know it's a confidence killer, but he's got to do better for me. He's got to learn from that Wolves experience that, when we get promoted, there aren't going to be new signings. But I don't know, mate. I think for me, he just needs dropping out the team. Into the under-23s, get that confidence back a little bit, get that bit of belief again, and then maybe bring him back in a couple of games. But I look at that Palace game and I think, if we lost Raphinha or Harrison to an injury or needed to make a change, would I feel confident with Costa coming on? And the answer is no. Start of the season, yes. Last season, yes. But at the minute, no. To be honest, no. I don't really feel that. I just think his body language needs to change. I think when you defend, when you come up against him as a defender, and you just see him kind of like taking heavy touches, no real kind of tempo, no real intensity, no real. I don't know. There just isn't any spark there for me and Costa. You know what I mean? It feels. I don't know. It almost feels like a. I don't know.
He's just gash at the minute, bro. He's just gash at the minute. Yeah, he's just not great right now, and needs a bit of confidence. But yeah, move on now, though. We move on, guys. We move on. We've done this now. You can exercise the demons. We've done it. Tomorrow we'll have a fans post-match, which we're going to be looking at the Leicester and the Everton game, just in some more detail with some fans of the channel. If you want to get involved, drop us a DM. We'd love to have you involved if you want to come on. Saturday, we're going to have an opposition preview with 2 Crystal Palace fans and a quiz on the evening, as per. Sunday, we'll have your big match preview. And then Monday will be game day again. Quick turnaround. Yeah, and I can actually turn around now, look in my new chair. Although it was nearly getting thrown out of the window after today's result, but it's still a good look. But yeah, cool. I think I'm really tired. I think we've done it to death.
I think end broadcast.
I think we end broadcast. Have a nice evening. Costa is gash. Yeah. Peace out, people. Have a nice evening.
Finish the video on that.
No, I'm only joking.